I'm back here way back in the back of this cove, and I'm pitching my little wacky worm right off these rocks right here. And this little bass came out and got it. He's got an odd coloring to him. He's almost a copper color. Pretty little fish though. There's number one in the boat. I'm sitting here right at the opening of a little cove. And what I'm going to do is go back in there and work around those stick-ups. There's some logs and some grass back there. We'll see what's happening. Well, I no sooner shut my camera off and said I was going to get out of here, and I was bringing my worm back out of that grass, and sure enough, little 8-9 inch bass hit my wacky worm. That's what I saw rolling in that grass back there. And I just shut the camera off and was headed out. So that's hookup number 4 and 2 in the boat. Well, I'm halfway through the day. I have 5 hookups. I have 3 fish in the boat, and it's a pretty slow day. So I've made some pretty sweeping changes to my lure selection here. Let me run you through what I've done. On my lipless crankbait, I'm going to take off the black and chrome, and I'm going to go to the chartreuse sexy shad. Down here on my spinnerbait, I have gone from the white to this kind of flashy gray silver with the different kind of blade. This one's got the little tortoiseshell blade instead of the willow blade. I took off the buzz bait, and I switched over to a jerk bait in a perch pattern. And then finally, I took off my little swim jig with the rage crawl, and I switched to a little rooster tail. So, pretty big changes. See if I can get something going. I know there are fish in here. Just got to catch them. Got to figure them out. Okay, 10 minutes into this after my break. It's like we're on the road. I'm going to try and hold this so you can see these white bass feeding up here. They are literally busting everywhere. And they are not, the white bass are not the species I came out here for. But I've been fishing all morning and the catch has been pretty slow. So I'm going to just keep throwing this little rooster tail and do some catching for a while. I'm not filming all of these that I'm catching, but I switched over to the lipless crankbait, and I got another one. I think this is number 10 that I've got here, but honestly I've lost count. Well, I said they're all the same, but this is actually the biggest one I've caught today. And this is, I think, 12, 13, something like that. I don't know. Got him on the lipless crankbait as well. Right now they're just starting to bust right over here to my right. So, thing about white bass, they're a schooling fish and they're always on the move. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, yeah. I love the way these guys hit. Oh, easy, 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 buddy, easy. He's got my other little bait hooked up. I gotta be careful not to cut the line. And now he's got me hooked up. Yeah, this is a mess. I'm switching back and forth between this rooster tail and the lipless crankbait, and they're hitting both. They seem to be hitting the crankbait better, but they are hitting both. So I think when they're feeding, I mean, you can basically throw anything at them and they'll hit it. But this is fun. Oh, there he is. There it is. That's another decent one. Oh, wait a minute. That's a largemouth. That's actually what I was out here fishing for when I started getting into the white bass. So I don't know what the heck happened there, but I actually caught what I was out here for. So that's kind of cool. So a little 14-inch largemouth on the rattle trap, but I ran into a bunch of them, so I think there's a school over here. I'm literally just bumping into fish after fish. I'm running my bait. I don't know how I don't snag them, even if they're not biting my lure. I don't know how I'm just not snagging them with. I've got 2 treble hooks hanging off this thing, and you would think that you would just accidentally hook one. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, he's swimming right at me. I gotta catch him. I gotta catch him up. Oop, another little white bass. He's off. All right, I'm gonna switch from the white rooster tail to the yellow, because the yellow has a chrome blade on it, and this white bass seemed to be hitting my chartreuse sexy shad, so I'm thinking that yellow might be a game changer. Plus, I think that chrome is going to give it enough flash that I think it's going to be the deal. All right, I think I may have hit on something here, because the third cast with the yellow rooster tail, and I've got a fish, and the important thing about that is that there's no feeding going on. You look around me and you can see no splashes. So they preferred that bait even though he wasn't actively feeding. So may have stumbled on something here with this yellow and the nickel blade. I'm going to keep working it. So literally just shut the camera off, made a cast, and got another fish on the yellow. So I'm convinced now that that was the deal. That was what I was lacking a while ago. And they like that yellow. So the fun part is that I have lost count. I have no idea how many of those white bass I've caught. And there's no size to them. It doesn't really matter, but it's just fun to go catching instead of going fishing. You're just catching. It's been about an hour since I caught anything, so I'm up here flipping my little yellow rooster tail around these logs right here, and got largemouth bass number 6. All right, there he is, and that is the biggest one so far today. He really smacked my little rattle trap, so they're getting bigger. Okay, we got another one hooked up. I think it's a white bass. Yep. This is one of the smaller ones I've got today. Easy, buddy. Easy, easy, easy. They're just out of control. Let him wear himself down a little bit. You done? You done? You don't want to get a hook in you, and you don't want to get a fin in you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Calm down, calm down. There we go. Now that wasn't too hard, was it? You can just catch billions of these things, and they are so fun.